Hello, 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 fellow lightworkers, starseeds, Pleiadians, angel messengers, collective, and whoever was drawn to my video. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading for air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Also, if your sun, moon, rising sign in the charts are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this message is for you as well. So take what resonates and leave the rest, please. If you like my video, hit the like button. And if you want to see more of my videos, please hit the subscribe button and the bell to get notifications of my new videos. A reminder, okay, just remember, time is fluid. So whenever you see this video, it was meant for you. Also, I want to touch on a few things. I want to send out prayers for the world during this pandemic and all the pain and anger surrounding racism. This needs to stop. Every race deserves equality. It really saddens my heart that this is happening. So, thank you so much for everyone supporting my YouTube channel. This has been a big struggle for me. And I have a lot of anxiety around posting YouTube videos lately because I am such an empath, and I have noticed I'm picking up on others' emotions that still affect me emotionally because I'm still learning to shield myself from absorbing others' emotions. With that said, let's get started. So, today I have a couple cards out that I would like to explain. First of all, that I'm using the Starseed Oracle cards. And let me get that out of the way. And then I'm also using the Moonology cards, Oracle cards. I am using the Prisma Visions tarot cards. And the Healing Angel Messages cards. So, earlier when I was shuffling, these are the cards that came out. So, for the Starseed Oracle card, I have what is it? Breath of the Cosmos. My will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. So let's just kind of touch on that a little bit. I'm going to go over kind of what it means for when they're saying micromanaging. Basically, the card represents when you rely only on your own will. And when you're micromanaging the universe and resisting the natural flow of life, it just tends to kind of not mingle very well. So you got to just kind of let go of the micromanaging. And when I say micromanaging, I'm talking about your life, your relationships, your job community, and your body and soul. So, you know, kind of think about, well, am I micromanaging relationships too much? Am I trying to micromanage my life too much? Am I trying to micromanage my body and soul too much? You know, because, okay, when I first started meditating and I felt, you know, happy all the time and I was really enjoying that state of mind, I got really kind of frustrated when I would get angry and I would go and try to meditate. And then I realized there's a reason why I'm feeling anger. There's a reason why I'm feeling stress. There's a reason why I'm feeling sadness. And all those emotions and life experiences help you grow. And I wasn't thinking about that in the very beginning when I started doing this. And I feel like it's important to kind of touch on that because if we don't go through those emotions, then we don't grow. And it's important to grow and to constantly be moving forward. And you know, there's change and sometimes we don't want to go through change, but in order to get to that point, you have to feel, you know, those different emotions, and it's important. So with that said, Basically, we're not trusting the mysteries of life, and that's so important. So when we do this, we find ourselves attempting to bend things to our will, and we can't bend things to our will. We can try to manifest things, and that's important, when you're trying to make a better life for yourself. But in order to grow from situations, we can't bend them to match how we want it to feel. We have to go through those emotions. We have to go through those life challenges or the learning experience. And so basically, if we spend our time forcing and pushing and living from a space of trying to, everyone around us can feel it, and the universe can feel it too. So you're being called to stop micromanaging the universe and trust the breath of life. So little by little, you find yourself living your most fulfilling, authentic life. And that's the only way that we really should try to live, is the most authentic, fulfilling life that we possibly can. So when you relinquish control and release the way you think things should be, and surrender, surrender to the greater will, you'll find yourself being led. And that's important, to just live with the way things need to happen. We can't control everything, and as long as we try to micromanage things, it's just not going to work out. So moving on to the next card, and this is the Moonology card, and this one is communication is key, the new moon in Gemini. And I love that because Gemini is an air sign, and that goes along with exactly what we're talking about. And, Gemini is all about, socializing and communication, which, communication is key. It's definitely key. And when it comes to communication, we're kind of addressing situations that are around our friends, our family, our community. And also, we need to work on obviously, because the Moonology tells you what kind of energies you need to work on, and it's talking about, your throat chakra. The blue is obviously your throat chakra, and it's important to, if you're doing meditation, that you focus on clearing up that throat chakra. So talking things through is the answer, to whatever you're asking about. You just even if you're asking yourself a question, it's important to write it down, or even just blog it, or if there's a family member or a friend or a coworker or a boss or somebody that you're not communicating with, now's the time. It's time to open that throat chakra and to communicate with the best ability that you can. And in order to do that, when I'm having these issues, I always work on my throat chakra. If I'm having a really hard time getting a point across, or I'm having a really hard time communicating with somebody, I definitely try to work on my throat chakra, just to my self-expression. It's very important to focus on getting your point across, because that's just going to drive you crazy if you don't. So if you can't talk to the person, you can journal about it, you can email, you can text message, and there's other forms of communication that will help also. So the most important thing about drawing this card is definitely emphasizing on communication. So write down a list, write down a list of all the people you love most, and all the people that are involved in your life and your growth, and see if you're prioritizing them. Take time to tell someone how you feel. Don't be all in your head and not in your heart. I'm sorry, we got somebody with a weed eater behind me. So basically, also Gemini is about ideas and travel and energy around certain situations, like probably communicating situations. And it's also about gossip and flirtatiousness. The new moon in Gemini is a wonderful time to get out and socialize. I mean, we've been locked in our houses for so long that, I know Geminis love to socialize, and it's really important to just kind of get yourself out of that funk and do what makes you happy. So, like follow those heart spaces, like what really catches your attention. So one thing to be aware of is that this card can also indicate being mentally scattered. So daily meditation will help to unscramble cross wires in your brain. And, that's all ways of kind of getting over any communication issues that you might have. Write it down, help get it out of your head, and then you can focus on the important aspects to that. All right, and then underneath we have the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is about, like rapid action and movement. So you can manage, going back to the micromanaging, you can't manage the whole world. So instead of managing, what can I do to help? And that's, instead of being all about making plans and trying to make sure that everything happens and micromanaging your whole life and your friends and your family and stuff, think about things like, what can I do that is rapid, quick decision, that's after this big struggle, what is the overflowing energy and spirit telling you to change and regenerate? Is there something else besides yourself out there that really needs your help? And that's pretty much what the Eight of Wands is trying to express. It's also a fire sign, so maybe there's somebody in your life that's a fire sign that just really needs some guidance. They need your help with maybe a passion or desire of their own, or maybe you have a passion or desire of your own, and maybe you're a sun, moon, rising fire sign. That also can relate to you as well. So what needs quick action? What are you passionate about? What are your desires? What can you do to help bring happiness into your life, to bring fulfillment, to bring joy? And then the second card we have, the second tarot card we have is the Three of Cups. And, the Three of Cups is about, what kind of action can you take, or what actions are you already taking, which are involved with, this has to do with growth and creativity and expression, emotional feeling, and relationships. So what is very important in your life, and who are you investing time in? The people around you? Are you trying to bring, growth to your family? What are you focusing on? What is the big focus? And whatever your big focus is on, whether it's, friendships, community, happiness, relationships, this is a very important time in your life when you are investing time in people around you. So what needs to be communicated to the people around you? What is there somebody that just really needs your communication? And this one's a water sign. So maybe you're dealing with a water sign, and there's something going on here, and a water sign is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So when it comes to like your friendships, your community, your happiness, what is it that you need to communicate? What is that? What is not getting communicated, and work on it. Just really kind of dig in and think about it for a little while. And then this also could be a cross watcher. So any of this that I'm talking about could maybe relate to somebody who's watching with you. So that's always something to look into. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. And this is like the basically this represents compassion and understanding and, you know, charity and corporations, harmony, compassion, all that good stuff. I already said compassion. Anyways, basically, what is the end result? What is it that you're trying to get to and take action towards? So it's the beginning of obviously something positive. It could be, you know, generosity given, happiness, you know, some sort of charities. And then remember, compassion and understanding breeds generosity, sharing, and charity. So also caring and love. So what is it that you can do for your friends, your family, your community that'll bring you happiness? And that's kind of the message that we're getting from this reading right here. I'm going to pull some angel cards right here, and we're going to just see what the angels have to say about all this. Maybe the reason why I like these cards is because they're really good with affirmations, and they really just kind of get the message out, you know, or maybe your angels or your spirit guides have a message for you, and they just kind of want to bring your attention to a certain situation. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle these. Oh, okay. We got some flying out here. And there we go. All right. So the angels have given us these cards. Basically, our first one out is, wow. Okay. So compassion. When you show a greater compassion towards yourself, the universe automatically responds by showing you greater blessings. You know what? That's absolutely beautiful. I love that. So basically, have compassion for yourself and for others, because that's what it's all about. You know, just giving love and strength to others in time of need, and everybody is really struggling right now. So it's important to just be mindful that even though some people are still working and they're doing okay financially, there are other people out there that are really struggling, and they just need that compassion and understanding that this is not their fault. This is something that none of us could have controlled. So it's important to give it back and to show some compassion towards others. And then here we go with faith. Don't lose faith. The storm clouds will soon clear and the sun will shine once more. And you know what? This is a wonderful card, because we all need to have faith, and we all need to know that this will soon pass, and we will hopefully get back to whatever sort of normalcy life that we had, you know, and kind of feel like we've gone past the storm. You know, the storm's over, the sun is shining again, everything's going to be okay. And then here we have positive thinking. How does that not tie in? I mean, this is perfect. Positive thinking is vital in creating a healthy and abundant life. And that's all anybody wants, is to be healthy, happy, and abundant in their family, friends, finances, growth, whatever it is that's your passion. You know, that's so important to feel that, you know, even though some people think abundance, they think, oh, I'm going to be a millionaire. Well, that's not always what's meant to be said. What's meant to be said is you will be emotionally fulfilled. You know, you will have that sense of, I'm going to be okay. You know, I'm happy and healthy in myself and my spot, and I'm thriving. And you know what? To me, that means abundance, definitely. And then we have a positive attitude along with positive beliefs and thoughts are crucial ingredients for creating happiness. And honestly, I feel like everyone needs to have a little bit of happiness in their life, if not abundance amount of happiness. That, you know, you could have $1 million freaking dollars, doesn't mean you're happy. But if you have family, friends, and stability, that's happiness. Definitely. So don't worry. Think love. And that's another thing that ties in with the love aspect of helping others, you know, communicating what needs to be communicating, helping people when they're struggling. All of that is super important. So a couple things I wanted to close with is definitely get involved with the people that matter to you. Send love, be supportive, help your friends, help your family, help your community. Wherever your heart space is drawn to, work there, you know, focus there, whatever's important to you, what you're passionate about. And also, I wanted to reiterate the fact that we are going to have the lunar eclipse the lunar eclipse in Sag on June 5th. And then we're going to have the annular solar eclipse on the 21st. So basically, out comes the old and the new beginnings are starting. So let's be better people. Let's help our community. Let's be compassionate. Let's think positively. Let's not micromanage, okay? I know it's been difficult. I mean, we got the Eight of Wands here. It's all about swift movement. But I mean, if you look at the picture, there's definitely, you know, a lot of wands, and that weight can get heavy. But all the flowers that are there, that's growth. That's, you know, like once you get home from a very hard day of work and you sit at home, or you're on your way home, it feels good to know that you completed that task. You fought through it. You worked your way through it. Everything's okay. You didn't, you know, hurt yourself. You survived. It's all good. Three of Cups. Definitely. Community, happiness, relationships, friendships. All of this is so important. And then the things that can come out of working hard. You know, the things that can come out of sharing and being caring and compassionate is the Six of Pentacles, which is charity, you know, generosity, happiness. All of this is very important to have a happy, healthy home and a happy, healthy community. And we all need to work together to bring this to forefront, to fruition. It needs to be done. So let's do it. I think that's so great. I love this reading. I really do. It's all about what can I do, not what can I get. And I love that. So thank you for watching my video. Remember, if you like my video, please hit the like button. And to see more of my videos, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll get notifications of my new videos as they've been uploaded. And thank you so much for all my supporters. I am so grateful to every one of you. I'm wishing everyone lots of love. Bye-bye for now.